Today we are going to discuss our new Plan Your Way line that was launched in July. It is a build your own planner system. So let's jump in. So let's first discuss the Plan Your Way line. So it came about because as a planner owner, a new planner owner, I had so many people reach out to me numerous times and was like, I love your planner, but, and then there were tons of reasons why maybe the planner wasn't working for their life. And I get it. I've been there. I am a mom of 5 kiddos. I homeschool. I am now a small business owner and I'm a stay-at-home mom. And at times, I was trying to find the perfect planner and maybe I'd find it for a season and then it just wouldn't work when I got to the new season in my life. And I realized a couple things. I realized that planning is so personal, right? A lot of these planners are made for a one-size-fits-all and they may work for a time, but as your life changes, it no longer works. And so you're looking for a new system, or you just set that planner on a shelf and don't ever use it again. And then you're still stressed and you should still be writing things down because you're forgetting them. So then you go buy a new planner. And then that one works for a season and it ends back up on your shelf. And you're wondering, why is this planner not working for us? And so I get it. I completely understand. I've been there. And so I wanted to create a system that would be truly flexible with your lifestyle and the changes of your life. And so that you also aren't committed to a super big planner for the whole year that may not work for the whole year. And so this system would be perfect for you. Okay, so if you are new to the disc-bound system, you need 2 things to hold your planner together. So a disc-bound system, you need a cover, you need inserts, and you need the discs. And so the discs look like this, and you can get them in plastic or in a metal rings or metal discs. And so currently we only carry these plastic discs and they come in 2 sizes. So this is a larger one. This is a 1.5 millimeter. And then this one is a 1.25 millimeter. And depending on how big you want your planner and what you're gonna put in it will determine the size of discs. And you can always switch them out. You can buy both. And then as your planner gets thicker, you can pop them into these bigger ones, or like me, I only carry about a month of inserts with my monthlies, and so I really like the smaller ones and only carrying around a little planner. So you need your frame of your planner, which is a cover and discs. And so like I said, we have 2 sizes of discs in the shop, and then you need a cover. And so I will flip through the covers really fast that we carry in the shop, but you can get this cover. We have this, hold on, navy floral cover, a wildflower, plaid blush, or blush plaid, ocean breeze, lilac petal, and delicate blossoms. And so you can find a cover in here. I mean, they're all different colors to fit your style to make it your own. So get the cover that fits you. And then you can add accessories like a bookmark. So we have this bookmark that you just put in there and then you can flip to your pages really quick. We have a pocket folder and it has a secretarial pocket in the front, and then it does have just a across the top folder in the back. And so, this might be a good accessory to add if you want to keep your stickers or, like smaller pieces of paper. And so that's something you can add. And then the last thing a lot of people like to add to their disc-bound planner is dividers. And so we actually carry 2. We have these monthly colorful dividers that come with January through December with an extras tab. And then we also carry these 6 clear frosted tabs. The nice thing is if you wanted them for 12 months, you could buy 2 packs of these and then have one for each month, or depending on how you want to set up your planner, you could do monthly, weekly, dailies, extra pages, maybe business, and then notes. And so these ones are nice if you want to be flexible and depending on how you want to arrange your planner. So once you get the frame of your planner and you pick all that out, now's the fun part. In the shop, we offer sample pages. So if you're new to this and you aren't sure what layout is going to work for you, you can buy our sample pack and we'll send you this sample pack so you can try it out, try the layouts out and see which one works best for you. So it comes with a title page and then we're going to go through. So our Plan Your Way system has 2 options when you buy. You can choose a continuous layout or a dot grid backs. And I will show you. So the first one is a continuous layout. So this is our OG monthly spread. And then a continuous layout means that the layout will continue on the next page. And so then here is the OG monthly spread in a continuous style. Also, another choice you can get, and what makes this unique, is you can choose to have your months on a Sunday or Monday start, depending on your planning preferences. And so all of our months, you can choose between a Sunday or Monday start. Then this would be a dot grid back. So here we go on, and you would have a dot grid backs. And all of our inserts do begin with dot grid. When you buy them, every page will be dot grid on the front and dot grid on the back for each insert. And I will show you how all this works. So there's the OG monthly. And then this is our perpetual monthly. Again, you can choose a Sunday or Monday start. And then here is our undated monthly. And so this is just kind of open-ended, and you can use this however you want. If you wanted to buy a 6-month pack of these, then you can to try it out, and maybe if you don't plan 1 month, then you're not wasting a month. Also, something to note is all of our monthlies are sold in 6-month bundles. And why we did that was because, again, we didn't want you to have to commit to a layout longer than you had to and waste pages. And so maybe, you want to start with the OG monthly for the first part of the year, but you realized you're going to be kind of not sure if you're going to use your monthly the second part of the year, then you can get an undated monthly, and it kind of gives you options to switch around. So now these are our weekly spreads. So this is a vertical weekly. And then we have, this is just showing you, my apologies. This is showing you the vertical weekly and then how it would be continuous. So here it is, the vertical weekly, and right away, vertical weekly. And then at the end of your inserts, you would have a dot grid. And then this is dot grid backs on a vertical dashboard. After that, we have our 2-day layout. And so this is actually 4 pages. And then with the dot grid backs. And then we have our other 2-day layout. It's just different here. We can look at that really fast if you missed that. So either you want a week at a glance or you don't. You want a to-do list. And so those, you have options, and that's our 2-day layout. And then here is our horizontal weekly. Our weekly dashboard. Our split weekly. Our timed vertical. A lot of people really like their verticals timed. It does have the half hour spots, but it is for half letter. Your columns are really narrow. So if you just needed this for like a quick overglance, this might be a good layout for you. And now we get into our dailies. And so this is the OG daily. It's undated. So all of our monthlies are dated for whatever quarter you want to start on. And then our weeklies are undated, but we do give you a sticker sheet so that you could date your weeklies. And then our dailies are undated. And so this is an OG daily. And this will show you, this is if you got it in a continuous layout. And then we have our, so it gives you a couple pages so you can see what an OG daily is like, continuous. And then here's our block daily, dot grid, and we give you a few pages of those to try out. And then this is our Joanne daily, and this is the dot grid backs. And so there are all the different layouts that you could possibly get as far as your base layouts when it comes to your monthly, weekly, daily. And then we have tons of add-on pages. So also with your monthlies, note that you can add these quarterly planning pages, and that's what they look like. And so I'm gonna go through in depth when you buy a continuous weekly, because it's a little different. So if you bought a continuous weekly from us in the split layout, you would get 6 months worth of weeks. And this is what it looks like. This is how it would come. You could choose to have it punched or unpunched. And then it goes layout, 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 and then it gives you a dot grid back. So that's 5 weeks together, okay? And then it goes again and it gives you layout, 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 dot grid back. So that would be a separate week, and this is 4 weeks. And then you have layout, 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 and you have 5 weeks. Okay, and you get the picture. So all of these are either broken down in 5 weeks or in 4 weeks. Okay, and why we did that is there are some shorter months and you don't need all the weeks. And our motto with the Plan Your Way is no wasted pages, right? So I am going to put together a continuous layout for you to kind of show you why you would want that, okay? So we're gonna build a planner. You need your discs. You need a cover. Grab those. So every cover will come with these poly covers. And we're gonna go with the new Ocean Breeze, okay? So you grab your cover, and I like to do 1 page at a time when I'm putting them on. It's kind of easier. And then I'm gonna speed this up so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me put this together. There's that. We have it together. And then I'm going to go ahead and choose these clear divider tabs, because when I'm doing continuous and the way I want to set up my planner, I need these divider tabs. So I'm going to pop those in. a pocket because I want something to keep my papers in. Okay, so now we have the base of my planner. And now we're gonna put our inserts in, okay? So how I'm gonna, sorry, this got, it's catching. Okay, how I want to set up my planner is this first tab, I'm gonna put my monthlies. I left these unpunched so I could show you, but let's pretend. So in my first month, I'm putting my continuous monthlies, and so they go like this, right? They're all continuous. So I want them all together right there. And then I'm going to put my weeklies, okay? I'm gonna put my weeklies. And that's where I want all my weeklies. And so I would just stick them in there. For the sake of time, I'm not gonna put them all in. I'll just put in some. The nice thing with all of these dot grid pages is you have tons of extra note spaces. That's one reason I choose dot grid backs. I also like dot grid backs because you can move your planner pages around and not disrupt the previous page. Or if you mess up, you can throw it away and not worry about losing information or your planner looking funny because there's a missing page. But anyways, so here is my continuous layout, right? So say we're going along and it is, I have my weeklies, right? And it's only 4 weeks, but I'm in a 5-week set. So I can do this. I can go 1, 2, and before, when you're setting it up, be mindful. You just take out this page and then you are at a 4-week set. And then another nice thing with this and why we left the blanks between the 4 weeks is if you wanted to put a monthly next, here you could, and you have your month, your weeks, your month, your weeks. But then remember this page we took out in a 5-week. We'll pretend that this next week is 5 weeks. All you have to do is pop it in there, and now you have 5 weeks. So you can rearrange these pages like you need to or you want. So let's also say that, let me see. So let's say now that we set up and we have our monthly weeklies, or like this. We have our first tab is our monthlies, and then these are our weeklies. But at the end of the month, I want to add other inserts. At the end of the month, I want to add my monthly inbox tracker. Maybe for a month, I have this, then I can stick this right in there and it goes with the weeks before. Or maybe you want to put all of your expense trackers here at the end of the month. So then your weeks and your extra pages are together, and now you start a new month of weeklies. And so these breaks allow you to also have no wasted pages, but also add things in between your weeks. So there we are. There's a continuous weekly. And then now here, I'm going to put my dailies right here. The nice thing about them being undated and continuous is maybe you don't use them every day. So then at the end of the month, you'll know the breaks between each month. So then here we had our monthlies, weeklies, dailies, and then now you can do your add-on pages. Maybe here you want to add on your fitness trackers. Here you want all your business inserts, then you have all your business inserts. And so this is how I dreamed that the disc-bound planner would work. And this build your own system is to minimize the wasted pages, to offer you flexibility and create the planner that suits your needs. And so we're gonna quickly build another planner with dot grid pages just so you get an idea. And I'm not gonna put it in here, I'm gonna set this aside. So this is how I like to build my planner, okay? So I personally am a perpetual monthly planner. And so this goes first. And then I like to add my budget insert next. And so I put a budget insert and then I put my weekly, right? Because everything has dot grid back, so I can move them around however I want. And so now I put my vertical weekly, and then I can add my weekly inserts and then my daily pages. And honestly, I don't use daily pages every day. And so I can just grab them because they have dot grid backs whenever I need them. And so then I would put my daily and then I would grab a next weekly and so on and so forth. So there are so many possibilities to building this system and making it your own. So now I'm going to do a walkthrough of all the different, a handful of the different add-on inserts. And so let me show you those. So this year we are selling our intentional goal planning system separately. And Hand Can Plan actually did a flip through of ours last year, but we've added a few more pages. And you can see that in the disc bound video that I will be uploading, or the fall launch video. And so I won't go through every pages, but we do have that as an add-on. So see, you can always get this and put it in the front and then do your monthlies, weeklies, dailies. And then some of these pages you can incorporate within your months and your days. So I will do a walkthrough of that. We have habit trackers for each month. We have monthly habit trackers and then these daily habit trackers. We have a meal planner that's very open-ended and could be actually used for a bunch of different things. We have some of these business inserts. So we have a password tracker, a meeting notes, a business prospects, and then we have our annual tracker, which is, you can choose it in personal or business. And so this is the personal, and then this is the business. And they both come with an annual overview and these quarterly planning pages. So maybe you don't want those other add-on pages that we have, but you want our goal system and you want to break your goals in quarters. This would be a great insert to add. And so it just has it. And see, you can also set up your planner every quarter. And so you could take this one out and put it in quarter 2. So it's right front and center in front of quarter 2 instead of leaving them all up front and forgetting about them. Monthly dashboard. We have some finance trackers. We have sinking funds, a budget tracker. We also have an expense tracker. We have fitness inserts. We have daily exercise, a weekly fitness, a wellness tracker. We also have a to-do list insert. We have a project planner, and these are just the tip of the iceberg. We have so many inserts on our site. You'll just have to look and see what works for you and fits. And then we are constantly adding more inserts, drop them on the 15th of every month. And so, yeah, I hope this video was helpful in helping you understand our new Plan Your Way system. Thanks for joining me.